Hi, I am here to show you something really exciting, your last Greek Museum Curator mini project. Woohoo! You made it to the end! You are going to be reading from your trusty History Alive, the Ancient World textbook, and you will be reading chapter 31, The Legacy of Ancient Greece. The chapter is all about the different legacies that Greece left behind for us today around the world, things that we use day to day or often, or things that we don't even think about that they either invented or figured out or created. Things like language and literature, government, medicine, how to understand the body, mathematics, astronomy, geography, understanding plants and animals, architecture, modern theater, modern sports. A lot of things in our lives do we have Greece to thank for. You're going to be making 4 large-size postage stamps to commemorate the legacy of Greece. Many different times has our post office created commemorative postage stamps. For example, John Lennon. I have commemorative postage stamps of John Lennon, famous musician. I have these because I am a big fan of the Beatles and have even named my children after the Beatles. So my son Lennon, named after John Lennon, I have the commemorative stamps for him, hopefully one day collectible. So instead of having one picture commemorating one thing or one person, you're going to commemorate 4 out of that list that I just read off to you. So many, I can't remember, I think there's 8 or 9. You are maybe even more, 10. You're going to pick 4 and you're going to make larger size. Kind of think like flashcard size, like 3x5 card, something like that. If you don't have those at home, because remember, I know you're doing this at home with what little material you might have, just printer paper is fine. Make do with what you have, okay? So I have some examples, and I will have these pictured for you online as well on Google Classroom. But example, hopefully you know what this could stand for. Sports, the Olympics. On the back, lots of information about it. Mathematics, back, information, astronomy, yeah, I was going to say science, astronomy, yep, on the back, information, plants, I have it upside down, I think, yeah, there you go, nope, it was right side up, and no, I know, it's not backwards, okay, so you are going to be picking 4 and putting information about how those 4 things helped contribute to what we have today, or what we use today. So you can make little beveled edges to make it look like, this would be architecture, like a stamp. You do not have to if you don't want to do that, or if you don't have scissors to help make it, you could just draw in like a fun little beveled edge. Some of these I have as examples will say like Greece, or the type of money that some of the Greek city-states used. But we got confused. I think some of our students in the past got confused that this is not an actual found object, like an artifact from that time period. This is something that was made now. So you actually would use like cents. 49 cents is really cheap. I think they're like, I don't even know how much, but you could write forever if you want on it, because that's what most of our stamps say nowadays. The idea, though, is you're going to pick those 4 that you have decided is your contributions that you want to talk about, and on the back, you're going to have lots of facts about that contribution. If you don't have it front and back because you did it by hand, and instead you're doing it on the computer, you would have it created and then maybe underneath just a quick explanation of how they contributed what it was, okay? So I would say for each of the 4 contributions, have at least, well, there will be a checkoff list. I don't know if I have that off the top of my head, but I would say at least a couple facts about each one on the back, okay? Or underneath, however you're doing it. This is about the smallest I would say to have it. If you're doing it on the computer, I don't know if there are any kind of online resources that you could use as templates to help you with postage stamp making. I don't know. I'd rather you try to make it not just take like a picture offline of like the world globe and then just like put a box around it. That's not really a lot of hard work. Not to say that you have to work extremely hard, but trying to make this your own thing. So play around with different avenues for that, okay? And then you're going to upload it to Google Classroom. I will have all of the information you need, the PDF of the chapter, the video or the voice recording of me reading the chapter. I will have examples. I will have the checkoff list for you. I will have this lovely YouTube video. Like and subscribe. And then I think that's it. All the things you need. Oh, the step-by-step. It will be typed up for you. So happy stamp making and congratulations, you've made it to the end of the mini projects. Woohoo! High five! Virtual high five.